Matt, thanks for sitting down and talking with me. A little while ago, you told me about an amazing group experience you had that I really think highlights the power of experiential counseling. And I was wondering if you'd be willing to share it with us.
Yeah, it was a really powerful experience for me, and it was extremely uncomfortable in the beginning. I had the opportunity to facilitate an ASAM Level 1 class that I did not really know what I was getting into, and how much disconnect there was in the group. And I've started off definitely having to climb an uphill battle. I got in there and I sat down, and we were all in a circle. There was about 9 other individuals, and I said, my name's Matt, and I was in this same type of class 20 years ago, and I say that not because I'm better than you, but I've been here before, and I say that to let you know I'm with you, and I get it. And can you tell me some of the things your last instructor went over with you last week? And there was dead silence. I mean, crickets chirping. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking around and I'm getting a couple of mean mugs and dirty looks, and I'm like, all right, well, why don't we just go around the room and introduce ourselves? We'll say, what our name is, if we're working, what we're currently doing for work, and one thing we like to do for fun. And so I said, why don't we start going to the right? We'll go this way. Could you tell us your name, please? Silence.
Oh my God.
Nothing. So I was like, all right, no big deal. We'll go this way. Why don't you start? Nothing.
Oh no.
So I'm sinking fast. I'm getting nervous. I was like, all right, I'm reaching at this point. Is there anything anybody in here can tell me over the entire time you've been here, weeks, months, however long? Is there one topic that resonated with you that was of value? Nobody said a word.
Oh man.
So I reached back. Thank God that I had brought my Thumball with me, and trying not to show the clients my hand trembling because I'm going under fast. I pulled out my Thumball and I just threw it across the room at one of the guys. And he caught it and he's like, what's this? And I'm like, it's a Thumball. What's your thumb on? And he's like, kinds of birds. I'm like, great. Do you know any kinds of birds? And he's like, eagles. I'm like, awesome. Throw it to somebody else. So he throws it across the room to the next guy, who is a rough, tough, unhappy-looking individual. And the dude catches it and gives me a dirty look, and I'm like, what'd you get, man? And he's like, oh, shucks. I got kinds of birds, too. And I'm like, all right, well, do you know any kinds of birds? And he scratched his head and he thought for a minute and he named off 2 or 3 kinds of birds. And I said, awesome. And he goes, no, not awesome. He goes, that sucks because I hate birds. And I was like, all right, well, is there a feeling that you can attach to that statement that you just made about how you hate birds? And he just looked at me and I said, it sounds to me like a feeling behind that statement might be anger. And he said, well, when I was a kid, I had a bird fly in my bedroom window, and it scared the crap out of me. So if I had to name a feeling attached to birds, it would be fear.
Wow.
And from that point on, the group started to unfold, and the ice was broken. And without the Thumball, I think I would have been lost. So it was a powerful tool in a very difficult setting that without it, I'm not sure how if the ice would have been able to be broken. But we got started from that point, and we actually wound up filling a 3-hour time slot where people were actually able to be with one another and get open and get a little bit honest and get a little bit vulnerable, and takes a little bit of risk. And by the end of the 3-hour period, one of the clients made the comment that he came in there with a negative attitude, and he wasn't going to say anything to anybody, certainly not the new instructor. And by the end of the group, he made the comment that he appreciated the Thumball and the freestyle approach, and how it got people to be a little comfortable and a little grounded. And he said it felt like hanging out with the homies in a room, just without the drugs and the alcohol being there, which, was, how can you top that?
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that story. Thank you so much for sharing. Matt is a certified experiential specialist with MVP Consulting. If you're interested in knowing more about becoming a CES, please feel free to contact us at mvp-consulting.net. Or if you're interested in getting any of the therapeutic tools like the Thumball, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.